Hey, the beat go off? Hey, I up it, then my heat go off? Bang! I heard.
Go ahead and like that video if you need more VC and turn those notifications on. Oh, and juice me to 100K subs. We almost there. Now, I know yesterday I told you I had created a Discord. It's going to be an elite Discord for the gang for plug season. So I'm going to let y'all know stuff in there. Because I know a lot of y'all always messaging me, asking me questions. And I want to hook y'all up. Now, I told y'all to follow me on Twitter for the Discord links. And I posted this tweet. And I sent the Discord links out to some day ones and some people that was early. And I will be sending out more DMs. So be sure to follow me on Twitter. As you can see there, I sent some. And even in this video, for those of y'all who are early and don't have Twitter, I will post the link down there. But it will be limited. So if you're early and you want to join the Discord, be quick to accept that invitation. Now, on your first level endorsements, you won't be able to ask for 10,000 VC and get it. So you'll have to level up your endorsements by getting more fans until they will accept you offering a 10,000 event appearance. Now, this is important because you can also get incentives. So if you play a lot of My Career, you want to have more incentives. That's just how it is. You don't really need to buy. You don't need to go negotiate the store discount if you don't buy things. But if you need VC, pick as many incentives as you need. Because the more endorsements you have with 10,000 VC event appearances, and the more incentives you have, the more VC that will stack up. I mean, you can have like 4 or 5 total endorsements at once, I believe. So that's between 40 and 50,000 VC with events alone. Now, these events typically pop up after games sometimes. It could be based on how many fans you have. It could be random, but they do pop up, and you will see at the bottom of the screen in the left corner your VC amount pop up with however much you negotiated. So definitely be sure to get that 10,000 and negotiate it properly. Now, if for some reason you do a negotiation wrong or they decline you, they will come back to you relatively soon. And even if they decline you, look at it this way. The next time they come back to you, you might have more fans, and you might get a better endorsement as well. So you might get 2 endorsements back to back. That does happen, trust me, because when the game first came out, I was trying to be greedy with my negotiations. I was asking for max VC on my level 1s and my level 2 endorsements, and sometimes they wouldn't always accept it. But once you get enough fans, you can pretty much have it everything almost maxed out. But like I said, store discount doesn't really matter as much to me, except for Gatorade. You know what I'm saying? If you buy a lot of Gatorade boosts, then that one might be useful. But you know, the incentives definitely start to stack up. The more endorsements you have, the more incentives you have. I mean, if you have 5 incentives on like 4 or 5 endorsements, that will definitely add up. If you play a lot of My Career, you're still grinding, and you're still trying to get VC. These endorsements and events are the fastest way to get like 10,000 VC. I mean, there's no other way to get that much VC at once. And once you're playing My Career, that stuff adds up. It's not hard to get a lot of VC in My Career because the events and incentives do come around relatively quickly. So as long as you're playing, grinding, doing stuff to get you fans in games like limitless range streams, highlight plays, steals, blocks, all that type of stuff that fans like, you'll get it quickly. Now, the other method that is quick, fast, and useful, if you choose to combine both of them together, requires you to create a new My Player. Now, once you create a new My Player, the reason you want to create a new My Player, let me tell you that first, is because when you make a new My Player, your My Player gets minimum minutes. Minimum minutes. So this is probably the fastest way to get through a My Career game. This is the fastest way to get through a My Career game and get VC. That's as simple as I'm going to put it. So if you need some quick VC, you don't want to go to the park, you don't want to go to the Pro-Am, you just want to play My Career and stack up your VC for your character, this is a very good way to get VC. Now I'm going to speed up the gameplay for y'all. I'm going to show y'all when I get put in and when I get taken out. So I get put in the first quarter with 51 seconds. I don't get out until the second quarter around 3 minutes. So you do play from like the very end of the fourth quarter to a couple minutes into the second quarter. If you play My Career or any other game mode in this game, you will know that that is not long. You know what I'm saying? That's probably one of the faster ways, especially outside of maybe a quick park game. If you can dub somebody 21-0 in the park really quickly, then okay. But if you need VC to upgrade your character, I would not rely on going to the park to get VC. I would not rely on going to the Ante-Up, the Pro-Am, any of those game modes to get VC. I would heavily rely on My Career, my main players' endorsements, and create new players just to get quick VC while you have very low minutes, very small amount of minutes. Now, as you can see, it took me out to about halftime, and you don't really have to waste too much time into this character because this is just a VC character. You're using these characters, these My Players, just for VC. So as you can see, get put back in at the start of the fourth quarter. So this is a very quick game to get you some quick VC. And remind you, your VC salary that you negotiated, you didn't really negotiate, but you accept when you create a new My Player, is at 750 VC plus the stats you can get in the game. So if you can get some solid amount of stats in that small amount of time, that will add to your VC as well. Now, Also, your teammate grade, if you can get a solid amount of teammate grade in a small amount of time, along with some stats, you could put it on Hall of Fame and get the multiplier as well. The multiplier is 1.6, so I don't know if it'll be that helpful, but if you know some kind of method to just really destroy the computer with a 60 overall, and then you might need to tell me that so I can put everybody else on. Also, you can see my player is already at the end of the fourth quarter. They took him out. He doesn't get many minutes. I'm on the Lakers. Now, the reason I went to the Lakers is because they have Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins. They have bigs already that's going to get a lot of minutes. So I felt that might help as well if I made a big and went to the Lakers. But you can pretty much make any build you want and go to any team you want because your minutes probably aren't going to change as much. So I just did that just because I know that if they have good bigs out there, that might be helpful. But even though it probably won't change anything because it is based on your minutes per game, so they'll probably put everybody in the same amount of minutes because it's based off of the rotation, which I will show y'all that after the game. So I hope this is relatively simple for y'all. Just basically create a new mod player and, just use that mod player to get VC on very low minutes. It's that simple. That's all you're pretty much doing. Now, I will show y'all the minutes after this game is over, and I will show y'all my player going through the next game and how to check the minutes. Because once you start getting more minutes, you might want to create a new mod player so you're not wasting time and getting it as fast as possible. Because this VC will add up. It will stack up if you do it. Especially like some of y'all who really, really need VC. This will definitely help because you'll get almost 1,000 per game. Almost 1,000. I think it's going to be around 800. But as you can see here, my points total, we don't care about that. We don't care about badge points. This is strictly for VC. But as you can see, you didn't play that many minutes. And whenever the VC decides to load up, you can see it was about 803 VC. Now, that's a good amount of VC, bro. You don't get that much VC in Park. You don't get that much VC in Pro-Am, bro. And you didn't even play a full game. You barely played. And I slick did some numbers. 11 points, 2 rebounds, 0 assists. That's a 60 overall player down there. It's kind of hard to score sometimes with some of those. And the good thing is you ain't got to quit app, close app, reload the game, and all that. So not having to do that's going to save you some time as well. You can just go right to the next game. And let me show y'all how to check y'all minutes. So you're going to go to stats over there, top right, go to my minutes. You're going to scroll down, 8 minutes a game. That's 8 minutes in a 48-minute game. That is no time, bro. That is no playing time. But you scale that down to 5-minute quarters. That is nothing. That's a very quick game. Now, this game, I'm going to show y'all the entire game, but I'm going to speed it up ×4 just so y'all can kind of see when they sim out. When they put you back in, that type of stuff. Because I know the first time I was just skipping time frames just so I could speed up the video and show y'all that, where I was coming from when they take you out, when they put y'all in, and take you out in no time. Now, I will say that it is harder to get stats. I know it's a small amount of stats you're going to get in this small amount of time, but it's definitely harder to get stats against better opponents, obviously. A center against Rudy Gobert, of course, he has badges and stuff, so it's going to be kind of a hassle. But you can see that when they're taking me out and putting me in, it's no time at all, bro. I would highly recommend this if you really, really need VC. Now, like I said, if you just really playing on your main character, then just get the 10K endorsements, grind it out, get some VC, get in your badges if you don't have them. And then, you'll get VC that way. But if you need VC quick to upgrade your player so you can hoop, go ahead and do this on how many of my players you need to before they start getting minutes. Because that definitely will add up. That's definitely fast enough. 800 VC can get you some solid attributes, Now, once you get the VC you need to dominate in my career or dominate in the Park, then you can just play Park like normal, or you can play on your main character to get the rest of the VC to get your endorsements. It's that easy. But if you, like I said, if you really need VC for it to upgrade your character because you're missing some key attributes that you need out there, and you can tell that that's the reason that your player not playing like he's supposed to play is because of a lack of VC, then this is what you need to be doing. This is the fastest way to get VC that I know of. And trust me, I know y'all see a lot of videos on YouTube talking about unlimited VC glitches and whatnot. There is no unlimited VC glitch in this game. If there was an unlimited VC glitch, I would have already showed y'all that. I would have certified it if it was something that I seen. But there is none of those videos are legitimate right now, bro. I know a lot of y'all need that. I know a lot of y'all are thirsty for those. So y'all are watching everything y'all can to try to figure it out, bro. But don't waste y'all time doing all those long methods because it's going to waste y'all. Y'all could be actually getting VC. I'm going to try to save y'all some time, bro, but don't waste y'all time watching a lot of those videos that say they unlimited VC. Now, if I posted it, of course it worked at least at one point. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm not posting about it, bro, it's probably not legit. It's just that simple. With that being said, there are definitely methods that are legit, but these is definitely the best methods on the game right now. As you can see, 837 VC right there alone. Quick, Easy, it's gonna stack up, it's gonna add up. You're gonna be able to upgrade your character. You're gonna be able to take advantage of the game. So hopefully that helped y'all out, and that's gonna get y'all some VC. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure that like button, hit that sub button, turn those notifications on. Until next time, man, Denski out.